They're just opinions, so don't take it personally. Just because we don't like it, you can still be happy. Enjoy what you like, you're an adult. Yeah. BWN Productions, mass bus props and costume work. If you want a monster name, contact BWN Productions. Fast custom shirts, hundreds of t-shirts, all at reasonable prices. If you need custom work, contact Fast Custom Shirts. Grab a cold one and get ready for the show. It's intended for mature audiences because we kid and joke. Boy God is here and so is Tom and Joe.
Should have did it when I was on here, but I cracked open the first pumpkin beer of the season, took the first hit, and goddamn, was it delicious. Thank you, Lori. Love you.
Starting this season with, Tom?
The classic, the one that you can find everywhere, always, the Shipyard Pumpkinhead.
Yeah. That's good.
It's good. It's probably why it's one of the most common ones that you can find, because it's good. You know what, Joe? I think a rack of ribs are calling to get tested with this shit.
Okay, yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
It looks like you got some weekend plans.
Well, Joe, you didn't do shit this past weekend, so let's get into some fucking movie reviews, huh?
This.
You like the American Pie series?
Nah, well,
What'd you do this weekend, bud?
I went out to Los Angeles, Tom, which that's Spanish for the angles. You know, it's one of those cognates. It sounds the same in English and in Spanish.
City of Anals.
The city of anal angles. Yeah, I went out there for Severin's 20th anniversary, Tom. Can you believe it? 20 years old. Not old enough to drink yet, but
Seems just like yesterday, a young Thomas picked up Birdemic on DVD, and after he got done watching it, man, fuck this company.
oh shit.
Congrats on 20 years.
It's amazing that you remember your first Severin touch.
I do.
Yeah.
Fucking Birdemic. God damn. And they put out 2 since, and I have not watched because I know better.
Well, they've got a box set, Tom. And
Oh, yeah.
you
Great.
have a birthday, so.
You know the good thing about them? Like, this is how they marketed the fucking buy. Oh, yeah, you buy them, and then you throw them off a cliff, and they actually fly. So everyone out there, go out and buy these box sets, take it to a cliff, and start throwing them off. Then watch the fucking boxes like actually get up and fly back to you. It's terrific. Some kind of drone technology, Joe, but we're not here to talk about their upcoming releases. Here to talk about last weekend.
So, yeah, they were having they do this, I don't know how long they've been doing this. They called
20 years.
Severin's Super Shock Film Festival, and they, at this festival, will play shit that's going to be coming out soon. It's going to be their future releases or whatever. So the Severin fans, Tom, they show out in full force. And
so what is this? They run it out like a theater for the weekend or the day?
Yeah, I think it was called Brain Damage or Brain Dead Theater or something. It's a small theater there on Melrose Avenue, Tom. Have you ever?
Damn. Like that show?
Yeah.
Shit.
So Lisa and I got there day before, or a couple of days before, and hey, fuck it, let's walk up and down this Melrose Avenue, Tom. And It's a bunch of shops, but like a lot of these shops, Tom, they ain't got shit in them. You know, it's hey, there's like maybe 6 pairs of sneakers there, but they're all like $1,000 or whatever. You know, hey, here's some really poorly screen printed T-shirts that are selling for like $200 a piece. You know, and then there's your vintage shit, and then there's I don't know, some kind of fucking muffin shop that cats can be in because you want cat hairs in your fucking muffins.
Joe, can't even eat at people's houses who have cats.
the cat muffin lounge or something.
I was pretty hungry until I, saw that cat walking on the counter right by the stove.
Oh yeah, there was this comic shop I used to go into, but not very long because they had cats, you know, and there was cats like fucking laying on like a spectacular Spider-Man's annual number whatever, you know, which that one would have been fine. That's fucking cat litter, but we'll get to that. There was a real cool record store, and this guy had it curated. He only sold punk. He had really good shit, but it's not like it was crowded as fuck when I went in there. It's like, man, I mean, I know the rent has to be ridiculous, right? Like, how much do you have to sell to be in a place like that? Because, you know, running a business, when you see shit like this, that's what pops into my head. You know, I start doing some fucking numbers and like that. There's no way I could have a shop like that and still like, I mean, this guy's stuff wasn't priced unreasonably. Sorry, Rich. We it's another thing too, is like not all of the convenience stores out there sell beer. And I don't know if you have to have a special license or whatever.
You just go to the grocery store.
Well, the grocery stores were pretty fucking far away. But one thing they did have is those little ice chest robots. You know, you could order beer and they would fucking deliver it or whatever. I didn't do that.
Where were you? Where'd you stay?
West Hollywood in
that figures. So you were almost in the valley. Did you go fucking check it out and see what old Reseda was like and what else is over there?
No, we stayed that day we stayed on that Melrose area and just walked around. We found a bar.
Well, I mean, you being a fucking porno aficionado, I figure you would have went to the valley and romped around.
Yeah, well, I'll get to something later, but yeah, we found this bar and they served Shiner, so that was cool. We couldn't find any Miller Lite until the last day for Lisa, you know, so I don't know, but hey, I found Shiner, so everything's good. The next day we went out to, what the fuck's this place called? Griffith Observatory, because it's some free shit to do, but it wasn't free to get there, you know. But it's pretty cool because it's up on the Hollywood Hills, and they've got like nature trails that Lisa wanted to go do. It's like, yeah,
you want to see if you can find what's his nut Warlock's fucking finger and toe bones and shit.
But we started walking down them, and it was pretty steep, and Lisa didn't want to do it all of a sudden, which that's cool. I walked to the end of one just to catch, like, they're fucking great places. Like, if you want to see the entire city from one spot and see all the smog and shit, it's pretty cool.
Or if you want to test out those new fucking Severin Birdemic box sets, that's a pretty good place to do the shit.
Then the observatory's free and everything, so we did that, and then we met up with the Severin crew because they have a dinner before the day before everything, and I don't know, some famous Mexican food restaurant that was in a Tarantino movie that I haven't seen. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Chili's.
But the last place Sharon Tate ate before she was murdered or something. It was all right, but it was cool just to see everybody, you know, to see.
Well, you brought something up that I probably would have forgot to ask, but you know, different kind of Mexican out there, Joe.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that?
the food was all right. I mean, the enchiladas were good. You know, they were all right. The sauces weren't as hot as I would like them to be. You know, and it was okay. You know, it's different. You know, it's California Mexicans. You know, so I don't know. Then Tom, the next day, it's Super Shock, and yeah, they sold that place out. So there's a bunch of their fans that were like eager to see and eager to know because they don't announce what they're going to show. It's a surprise when you get. It's a super shock to them, you know. And yeah, hung out with the crew, man. Met a lot of people that I've only communicated before through email, you know, and Carl, the other founding member of Severin, he's one of them. And man, that dude's real cool. He's like as down to earth and cool as David, which you would expect because they're like best friends. They grew up together and they put this business together.
Their
And
best what?
best mates. Yeah, excuse me. Sorry if they're watching that. What do you say? What friends? Um, so yeah, man, and it was any business, man. You survive, you know, 5 years, it's an accomplishment. You know, to do it 20, that's badass. You know, but unlike us, they've used that 20 years well and have grown.
I'm trying, Joe.
So
No one can say I haven't been trying.
David and Liz hadn't seen them, you know, since they stopped coming to Frightmare. Oh, that I saw him one time, David at Austin, but you know, we were used to spending the weekend with them and all that. And I talked up Houston Horror Film Fest. So if all goes well, maybe they'll be joining us there along with our buddy Jim, who is also at this thing. And yeah, one of their big announcements was Master of the Flying Guillotine. Tom, have you seen this one?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck out of that movie, man.
You love it, you said?
I do.
Yeah.
I think it's really good. It's one of the first tournament flicks, and usually don't upgrade a lot of shit. But yeah, I'll get that when they put it out. Maybe I'll buy a 4K television just for that.
Man, if you like that, do I have the rapper for you? Have you ever heard of the Jump Steady?
No,
Oh, well, you got to check out this record, Master of the Flying Guillotine.
okay.
I think you'll really like it.
So the next day, what was the next day's Sunday, right? And we went to the graveyard to pay our respects to Ronnie, to Lemmy, and to Liberace. And this cemetery is fucking huge, man. And there's other celebrities around there or whatever, but who gives a shit?
Dolly Parton.
We did that. It was hot as fuck. We went from there over to Jim's studio and checked that out. So he's got a good thing going there, you know. But as much as that, you know, is an accomplishment for him, he was more excited about this robot that he made. I don't know if you are friends with him on Instagram, but he sometimes shows little clips of this robot, suitcase robot that talks to him. You know, and this robot gets high. You know, like if you're smoking on something, if you blow on this little air module it senses it, and it slowly starts to get high and talk a little bit differently than it does in normal times. It's a cool like art piece that he's just been doing more and more fucking around with, but it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty amazing. I think he can like actually sell something like that at a big like auction where people with money just throw money at different shit, you know. But yeah, his studio is real cool, and there was actually somebody that was getting there to set up and do stuff. And right next to that is Severin HQ, Tom. You know, and I visited the Severin cellar, and yeah, so they have all their releases there, and and they've got shit all over the place, man. It's just covered wall to wall with memorabilia, not just their history, but shit that David's into, and yeah, so it was cool. It was just cool to see their operation, And as Jim told me, there's like, hey, that's Hollywood, testing or something was another business that's there, and he said that's where a lot of the porn industry comes to get their testing on a weekly basis or whatever they have to do. So he says there's constantly, hot looking women, just pulling up and by the truckload and going in and then coming out. Then I don't know, we ate at some place that Jim recommended and Lisa was really excited about because it's some kind of food I don't like or whatever.
Denny's.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. It was un-American, is what it was. And then later in the evening, we went to the legendary Rainbow Bar and Grill. Jim joined us there. Sarah, another girl that works for Severin, and Carl came out there too. So we expensive drinks, but fuck it, we're there. Checked out the memorabilia on their walls, the statue they have of Lemmy, all the fucking murals they have of Lemmy, and really got to talk to Carl, man. That dude, he had a lot of stories about, not just because he's really into metal, so he met Lemmy a few times, so he had some cool Lemmy stories that I'll let you know about. Roop, I'll tell you about them, and then just some other, trials and tribulations that they've had with Severin, when things didn't go right, but, with hindsight, he tells the story and it's real funny, even though it's bad shit, and it's that's what you got to do is get over bad shit as hard as it is, so it was a great time. It was great to see friends again, and actually meet people. Like I said, with Carl, it's just all I did with him would send him invoices. That's as much as I knew him. So it's good to know that he's a genuine good dude. Yeah, man, it's a good time. I don't think it's something we can afford to do every year, but maybe for their 25th anniversary, we'll make it out there again.
Right on. Glad you guys had a good time and all that shit. I know you really don't like doing anything outside Texas, and everything outside Texas sucks, but sounds like you guys had a good time and you enjoyed it. So good.
I mean, if we were just going on vacation and not to see people that we know and like, then I might not have had as good a time, but we did, man. That makes a big difference. If you're going to go somewhere, go where there's people that you like when I go to Pittsburgh, not only do I do the show, I get to see Rich and a bunch of other people I know and like.
Yeah, that's why I don't go anywhere. No one likes me. That's figured. Did it to myself.
Ask Fest 2027, Tom.
Yeah.
So one thing a little unrelated is Lisa lost a little gift she had bought for Dutch. So we're tearing up the room, looking through everything, double checking our bags. And there's not a lot of space under the bed, but there's enough to where it could have fell under there. And under there is this notebook, Tom. And I don't know if this is Faye.
Damn, dude, are we gonna get cursed by some? Don't start reading shit out of this.
So right here we've got Rezo, and I guess that means reservation, log, ideas, stats, blah blah blah. And what this is a log for what I'd say is a male prostitute.
No.
Yeah.
You slept in that room and you just found it the day you were leaving?
Yeah. That's for that, right here, foreplay, conversation, 1 hour, 150, discount, something canceled. I don't want, some of this is in code, but it's like $500 travel, reservation, Said fall price to visit in Omaha. Has amazing ass. Can't wait to fuck it. Yeah. So this was
All right, hold on. I noticed that this binder of sorts has tabs that may or may not be labeled.
yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like it's stats and what's this shit say? Reservation stats, ideas, log.
Well, I want to hear one of this person's ideas.
There's only one entry on that because I'd say this was a pretty new thing here.
Leave notebook in the hotel and kill the person who finds it. Space, just an idea.
Disc session, torn regular, works in marketing. Want to help with my OF. Oh, OnlyFans. Okay. What was some of this other shit? I don't know. Oh, something is married. This session may fall through if he can't get away from his wife.
Well, let me ask you this.
These
Why-
guys help you out more than you think. You know, wait. Response, never finesse. So this is information he's given to himself.
So I was gonna say, well, why'd you figure this is a male prostitute? Then I remembered where you were staying.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But does it look like a dude's handwriting?
No, it could be a chick. I mean, it could be, you know, a they them. You know, because we live in a different world, Tom. You can't just be all fucking one-minded like that.
I mean, you can be.
I mean,
then the internet would hate you.
I don't want to show every page because, yeah, I don't want to out anybody, you know, that's cheating on their significant other with this individual.
Are there any diagrams or pictures?
Mm-mm.
Credit card numbers?
No credit card numbers either.
Oh, that's a shame. I appreciate that, Rich. That's nice of you. Well, and you took that, huh?
Yeah.
Just for this moment right here.
On the plane, it's like, what? You know?
Here's the question.
Know thy enemy, Tom.
Why are they your enemy?
They're not. It's just the thing that preachers say.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Would you find the tchotchke?
I don't know what that means.
Whatever you bought Dutch?
Oh, no.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Had to get him something at the airport, huh? Look, it's cupcakes. Here's the receipt that says LAX.
Yeah, just go ahead and throw that in with these $40 sandwiches we're going to eat. Yeah, fuck the airport. I mean, always eat before you get to the airport.
Is that where you were at, LAX? Or are you at Van Nuys?
LAX.
Gotcha. That probably sucked, right?
Yeah, not a great airport. Dallas is huge and confusing as fuck, but and we're flying American, and so I'm doing some work, you know, and then I finish. I start to eat this fucking expensive sandwich or whatever it was, and I look around. It's like, hey, we should be boarding it in like 15 minutes. There's nobody fucking here at this gate we're supposed to be at. And Lisa gets online. Yeah, they didn't send us the fucking alert that they switched the gates on us. So, all right, let's go across this whole goddamn airport and try to find the place we're supposed to be. Yeah.
But hey, you found it.
We did. And Lisa has all the apps and shit. She should get an alert, but nah, they don't give a fuck. It was overbooked anyway. I'm sure they were hoping somebody would make it.
Well, it's good, man. Like I said, I'm glad that, you know, you had a fun time. You got out and you did that shit. Did we talk about how the actual show was?
I didn't go into the theater because, like I said, it was packed out. All I did was watch their opening comments and everything, and, you know, cheered for them, you know, happy birthday, all that. But yeah, everybody was in there watching it. It was like I said, a full house, man. And
Well, when you say full house, hit me with an approximate number. Not that it matters, but just to get an idea of what the room looked like.
how many seats this theater had, but I guess it's an older theater that maybe used to be like one of the old twins, so it would be half of that, like nowhere near as big as
100?
maybe 100, maybe 150.
Right on. Because
Yeah.
I see the pictures, it looks like you're in somebody's backyard, but that's how LA is. All the properties are very small and you're fucking on top of each other.
Yeah, so we were, and I was able to sell some shirts out there, so that was really gracious of Dave. We were going to go just to go, and he told me, no, send a couple of boxes, and you can set up and sell some stuff. I was, oh, well, shit, that'll cover some of my drinks. So that was cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then at the end of the night, the staff that was still there, I just told them, hey, get what you want, man. You guys have been fucking great. And he's got some really good people working for him.
Oh, yeah.
Got one dude named James that was, I guess he works in the office. And this dude was on top of everything. He was there with a clipboard, telling, hey, we're running behind 5 minutes on this film. And it's like, this guy, kept this whole thing together. And that's a lot of work and a lot of headache. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, good, man. Glad you had a fucking good time.
Yeah, I did. It was something I definitely needed.
I one day hope to have a good time myself, but I doubt it.
Did you do anything this past weekend, Tom?
Besides contemplating my demise, not really. Not really. I'm just in a state where everything just kind of sucks, and I'm about to, pivot to more haunted house type thing. So I'm just like, why are you even doing that? You're just gonna fucking fail at that again too, stupid. Just go stock shelves or fucking something. I don't know why you want to take this money and do this when you could just, not.
I saw you had a few live streams going, right?
Yeah. A couple of the regulars pop in, which I appreciate, but again, just like this, majority, no one really gives a fuck. But doing that, download the videos and then make fucking little videos for social media because that's what it's saying you need to get your fucking shit out there. And I'm trying to I've been trying to make an honest go at this for over 20 fucking years, but now that I actually have somewhat of a plan, I guess, I don't know, Joe. I've just been through a lot this past year, this past 5 years, and then adding this to it, it's just like, just jump off a fucking bridge, fatty. What are you doing?
Well,
well, at least I can drink. Joe's gonna reset, and he'll be right back, and it'll be fucking cool. And let's get rid of that so he knows to do that. And we'll take a drink of this little guy and say hello to the fine people in the chat. Unless, nope, Joe came back, so we're not going to say shit to anybody in the chat. Sorry, you missed your chance, and now no one in the chat will get shot out ever again.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It's Restream wants to restart you. Okay.
Yeah, it heard my bullshit and was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I think every time you're promoting self-harm, stop this right now. But
that's what it is.
Is like everybody there that knows you is asking about you, and you got friends out there, man.
I appreciate it for sure. I mean, you sent me the pictures of my shit in the Severin office, and I mean, that's cool as shit.
Yeah.
I pop for stuff like that, so I mean, I appreciate it for sure. And I'm genuinely happy that fucking, they've had 20 years and all that shit, and they fucking supported me, so yeah, I'm fucking terrific. It's just, after going through what I've been through, it's just my brain's fucked to just think everything's fucked and prepare for shit to be fucked. So it'll take a minute, I'm sure, but fuck if I know. I got an opportunity thrown my way that may or may not happen. A lot of things fucking have to come into play, but I mean, if so, that'll be cool. If not, hey, the offer was still like, hey, or maybe I'm not a piece of shit, but still probably am. So, whatever, Joe. We're not here to talk about my goddamn misery. We're here to talk about movies nobody gives a fuck about. Got some catching up to do from last week, but before that, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Get some sleep?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yes.
It's good.
Close to being caught up, but not quite.
All right. Well, we'll see how this goes, Joe. What'd you watch?
Let's see, Tom. Like you, I'm a big fan of Johnny Toe, and hadn't seen Exiled before. Have you seen Exiled?
Joe, I watched it this week on Midnight Pulp.
Heard of that one.
It's that's what I've been doing a lot of this week. Going through the Samsung TV Plus channels.
Mm.
You know, as sweet as it is keeping it on the Baywatch channel and seeing Pamela Anderson's hard nips and P gap, you search a little bit, you're just like, oh, Lionsgate's got a couple channels out there. There's a couple horror channels. There's a Universal Monsters channel. Sure, they show the Universal Monsters movies, but it's any Universal horror movie. Fuckface, that's just the name of the channel. Then there's a Midnight Pulp one that shows like shit that Severin and Vinegar Syndrome and Wild Eye would release. Like there's some solid shit. So I was watching some of that, but back to what you were talking, Joe. We'll get that later.
So Johnny Toe makes some of my favorite mobster type movies, Hong Kong mobster type flicks. But this isn't one of them, unfortunately. So when John Woo blew up, everybody trying to fucking make John Woo movies in Hong Kong. And so Hong Kong's probably the worst for the immediate copycat a success type thing, even worse than the US. So the movie before this, shit, I don't even remember what that one was called, but it was just like a fucking John Woo movie. This one starts out like that, and then it goes into the character development that he would later on, like, that's what makes me like his movies, because it's not just mobsters shooting them up and like, here, let me throw you a gun. Yeah, I'll catch you in the air and shoot, around until I'm flying. He makes you give a fuck about these characters. He makes them real. And that way, when something does happen to them, you actually give a shit. Oh, man, not that dude. No, man. No! Yeah, this one just isn't there. It's just like he's right on the cusp of finding his voice, as they say, Tom, learning his craft. Yeah, that's all douchey shit to say, but it is true. It just gets said too much by the wrong people, but there is a lot of truth behind it. I'd say if you're a fan of his and haven't watched it, just watch it so you can see how far he's come. Mega loads. Yeah, so this was I'm pretty sure I bought this. Definitely bought this from like a Hollywood Video or something. And they're 3 for $20 or 4 for whatever.
It's a good deal.
It's a good deal. Yeah. Exiled.
Find it at a for sale box near you.
You probably will find this one. Yeah.
Well, you talking about that and the type of movies he makes and the kind that you like. I thought of one that I don't know if you've seen, but I thought that you might like and should check out. Have you ever seen Deadpool and Wolverine?
I have not seen that one yet.
He goes, "Boo-boo." You might like it. Yeah. Ooh. Or sorry, snick, snick.
Yeah, snick, snick. That's
There
what
you go. This one's on top. Fuck it. A final movie in Shaw Scares Volume 1 by the company whose logo is a lady with piss dripping down her leg. Ooh, here's this shit again. Ooh, it comes with a book that'll never get read. Ooh, and here's that's not it. Ooh, here, ooh, Haunted Tales, a movie we're gonna talk about today. Ooh, ghosts. Ooh. Hey, Joe, you'll be happy to know America ain't the only motherfuckers making shitty horror anthologies. Doing that shit in China too, boy. I saw this and said, Haunted Tales. Oh no. That's probably what I think it was. But somehow, Joe, it was even lazier. These son of a bitches don't even have a framing device. This is just two unfinished movies pushed together. Oh, push it together.
push it good.
No framing device, no wraparound. One of it ends, and then the Haunted Tales fucking logo pops up again. Ooh. There's only two stories. So, I mean, I would say at least there's that, but it's still the same length.
So, but was this? Did you like look into it and see? Hey, was this made intentional like this, or was it a TV program they had over there, and they just like, yeah, fucking, let's throw 2 episodes together.
Two unfinished Shaw Brothers movies. It said, horror anthology. And that's why it's on this box set, Joe. No, we can't sell this by itself because, spoiler alert, it's not very good, but you already knew that because it's a fucking horror anthology that you've never heard of. So, oh, it's not Tales from the Hood or Creep Show? Tales from the Dark Side, hit or miss, depending on what day you catch me on. But, so this fucking thing, Joe, the first story. Newlyweds. They're going to their new home. Oh my God. Look at this luxurious 70s Brady Bunch looking fucking house where it's all, I don't know, retro, futuristic, something that looks like Rusty Venture would have fucking lived there. Oh no! It's haunted by ghosts. This one fuck, he says, where's my eye? Bedelia, you bitch, you dirty bitch, where's my eye? But he says it in fucking Mandarin. So it's my that kind of shit. It was all right. I mean, him saying it, but
Yeah.
the, like I said, the anthology, not so good. So there's a lady ghost haunting it too, and they're just like, come on, baby, just let us kill you, let us take you to the other side. And I mean, you know what the fuck's going on off the fucking jump. It's same thing like when you watch Carnival of Souls, you're fucking 3 minutes in, you're just like, oh, I know what we're doing here. So if you want a fucking Chinese Carnival of Souls where there's a fucking wizard who fights the fucking people who are trying to fucking take her to the underworld while she's fighting for her life. Well, then whatever. Final story, the second one. This one's about a gambling man who finds a magic Ouija board, a Chinese Ouija board, which is like a little bowl with an arrow drawn on the front very crudely, and like a big piece of paper with a bunch of silly looking symbols on it and shit. Not the symbols, but whatever the fuck their letters and words are. So he's playing around with it and it's like, oh, I blah blah blah, give me the winning lottery number. Oh my goblin, I won the fucking lottery. You are a real haunted spirit board. So he gets all this money, gets it in cash, starts fucking making bitches strip down. He oils up his glass tabletop, throws money on the fucking thing so they press their titties down on the glass tabletop. Well, whatever money you could pick up, you have, does shit like that. And some guy's just like, hey, I know you want to have sex with my underage daughter. Everybody does. It's just like, had to happen. No one was fucking raped in the first one. So, of course, they're going to throw some bullshit in somewhere in this fucking Hong Kong movie. And this was it. And he's just like, of course I do. I'm a Hong Konger or whatever the fuck they're called. So he's just like, all right, well, I'm going to bet you her and you give me the money. That'll be what we're getting. Okay. So they play a game where they put like a fucking tissue over a cup, put a quarter on it, and they all burn it a little bit with a cigarette. Oh no, he lost all the money, but at least he's not a act. I don't know if you're probably a pedophile if you're thinking about doing that shit. I was gonna say, well, at least he's not an actual, but still, you were ready to go, and that was the deal. So fuck you. So takes the money, and I guess he just goes crazy, or the spirit board possesses him. So he just starts rubbing his hand on the spirit board. Oh my God, it's going down to. So he just keeps rubbing it down, rubbing it down. Oh my goblin, rub it down. Oh, now I'm rubbing my head. Rub. Oh, now he's just blood. The end. Haunted tales.
The last shot, the spirit board just covered in blood.
No, I think it's him on the spirit board with like fucking hamburger face. I mean, it's not the worst horror anthology. It's not good, obviously. But yeah, this was the worst one on here. What was the other one? Sex Beyond the Grave's all right. Christmas movie, if you want a Hong Kong Christmas movie where it starts out where the lady gets raped by everybody in the fucking room. Again, Hong Kong movie. Fuck you. And then the one from last week, Hell Has No Boundary. Out of all three, I'd probably say that one was my favorite, but again, they were all just kind of, okay. And that's why they're collected together in this set. It was still fucking $60 that, very could have easily been $40 and people would have been a little more lenient with it. But hey, the company spent fucking $1.23 to get this fancy box made. So they charged you $20 more for the set. So fuck you and love it. If you can find it for $40 and you're into Hong Kong horror movies, check it out. If not, nothing spectacular from any of the movies. I was the movie where the lady gets raped by everybody on Christmas has a funny moment. Yeah, I mean, just because of child endangerment. That's the one where they fucking hook the little kid up the strings and just throw it around the fucking room and outside and shit. I'm sure the kid's neck had to snap at some point. At some time, they're just fucking running a corpse on monofilament. But again, it's a Hong Kong movie. Eat a dick, America. We do things a little differently here. Watch it. Don't. I don't give a fuck. It'll now go on the shelf, maybe to never be watched again. Now, so probably break it out one Christmas just for a shit fest. Be like, oh, yeah, remember this? I'm fucking 84. Yeah, I'm going to live to 84. Oh, yeah, I'm 47 years old. Let's break out this Hong Kong Christmas miracle. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Hello. Joe said hello. Hi, Joe. So, Joe, that was my bullshit. Fuck did you watch?
Tom, I watched Russ Meyer's Super Vixens.
Oh my goblin.
A
Look at those ladies' titties.
piece. Yeah, look at those. So, yeah, these movies, they hadn't been in print for a long time. I don't know that they were ever, if there was ever a legit set of these in America. I had like a bootleg Russ Meyer collection for a long fucking time.
Wasn't that like something weird shit?
Maybe something weird did, but I don't think they'd ever been on Blu-ray.
We needed the money.
Maybe. So this one has this cover, this fabulous cover, might have is well, a lot of Russ Meyer movies. There's just it's just a big tit fest, and that's okay. That's some good shit right there. But this one actually has like a story going too, and it's a weird story, but it's pretty fucking good. If you've never seen a Russ Meyer films, like I can recommend this one to you, and Faster Pussycat Kill. But this one delivers on the tits, okay? Except for this fox on the cover. She does not go topless on this. And what the fuck? What's going on here? I mean, look at this girl. So the movie is about a guy that's just got a horny, big-titted girlfriend at home, and she's pissed that he goes to work when she wants to get down, and when he doesn't, she thinks he's fucking around all the time. So she goes crazy and assaults him, goes after him with an axe and accidentally hurts herself while she's doing it.
Accidentally?
So the cops show up, Tom, and one of the cop that shows up is I don't think there's a good picture of him back here, Mr. Charles Napier. Do you know him?
Joe, he owns a little club, and that club plays two kinds of music. You know what kind of music that is?
Yeah.
All right.
He's fucking great in this. Like, he, aside from the tits, makes the movie. He plays a sleazeball piece of shit. He's a cop, of course. So yeah, he is outstanding in this. So he ends up killing the girlfriend and framing it on that other dude. So that other dude just hits the road, Tom. And on the road, you could say this is an anthology film because he has different encounters with busty women, Tom. All of them trouble. And just keep on moving on until he gets to a gas station. And it's owned by the spitting image of that other chick he was with. But this chick is nice, and everything. And
let me ask you a question quick.
Yeah.
Obviously played by the same actress.
Fuck, how'd you know it?
Okay.
Oh, this chick has a twin sister because, she's such a different personality. It can't be the same woman. It is, Tom. It is the exact same woman. I didn't know that until the credits rolled. Everything's going great with them, Tom, until who pulls up one day to get a full tank of gas? Oh, Mr. Charles Napier. And goddamn, he killed this woman's twin once. He wants to kill the doppelganger again.
I know this was a Spider-Man crossover.
Tension and suspense ensue. Yeah, this one's fucking good. This is some good shit. Yeah, if you got kids, I mean, obviously don't watch this, while they're up or whatever. But yeah. So on the special features, there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's a interview with Russ Meyer that's interesting because he was like this stuff isn't porn, you know, because there's no penetration or anything. And so they're having a discussion with him of about his views on porn, some of the battles he's gone through, like getting these released. And then there's an interview with Charles Napier that's really good. I want to say he's in some other Russ Meyer movies, and I want to say in another one, maybe it's Vixens, not Super Vixens. He's playing the same character, but I don't know. I should have picked that up while I was out there, Tom. Yeah, they were trying to load me up with stuff, but I feel bad about that all the time, you know, and I don't have a lot of room in my luggage. You know, I did grab a copy of a movie for a buddy, you know, that he's like, oh, I'm all about the Crips, man. Get me that Crip movie. So nah, I'm all about the Blood Masters. I'll get you that one. But they didn't have that. So yeah, recommend it. If you like tits, it's a movie to watch. If you don't, well, I don't know what to tell you. Weirdo.
Well, Joe, if you like tits, do I have a movie for you? American Pie, Beta House.
And this is what, number 4 or 5?
Oh, fuck. This is number 7, Joe. This is American Pie 7, Beta House. So in this one,
Ask the Beta House.
oh shit, man, it would have been a totally different movie, and I probably wouldn't have liked it as much. I think it would be for a different target audience. So in this one, we follow the Stifler from the last movie. If you don't remember, this Stifler killed his grandma by whacking off on her and her having a heart attack. He's completely different than the other Stiflers we met in the other movie. You know, in the last one, he went to the Naked Mile and he was going to bang this college chick, but he said, no, the love of my life is back home. So I'm going to drive through the middle of the night, meet her, and that's going to be my girl. They're not together anymore for whatever fucking reason. He's in college, so now he's gonna go around and I was gonna say do some fucking and sucking, but he's not doing any sucking. So he's in college. He's gonna go join his fucking other cousin Stifler, who's a more traditional Stifler, their fraternity. And it's just, you know, them doing the wacky fraternity stuff and going to fraternity parties, and every other scene has titties in it, Joe. You would love it. Surprisingly, still pretty fucking funny, Joe. Not the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. The story is non existent. It's just literally college. Yeah. But, yeah, I laughed throughout the motherfucker. So most what would reliable franchise ever?
What year did this one come out? This is
The year of our Lord, I think. It does not say.
That's quite all right.
Does not say. Let's say fucking 2013.
Okay.
Probably not. Probably 2007, maybe.
Was the last one then?
What was the last one? This?
Yeah, or is there more?
There's 2 more, Joe. There is 2 more. But yeah, Shooter McGavin shows up as his dad in this one again. I'm trying to think if there's any like hilarious shit that stands out. Excuse me. No, I mean it's just it's not like a classic like, oh, this fucking movie is a goddamn comedy clip, but no, there's, like I said, there's no story, but that doesn't mean it's not fucking funny or highly whack offable, which Don't hurt your wrist, but enjoy the movie. Watch it. I don't give a fuck. 2 more to go, Joe. 2 more. I'm shocked at, I thought after the fucking when we got into this bullshit, it was gonna be the worst thing fucking ever. And me just pretty fucking funny.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was nice for everything not to be fucking high school. So, sure, they're still young, but you don't feel like a fucking,
Right.
"Oh, I'm watching these freshmen try and get their cock sucked. This is sweet."
Tom had had a day that was not very good last week, and what I do when those days where I'm like lying up in bed and everything is I go back to that well that's known as the MCU.
Fuck yes.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe, Tom. It's not just one movie, Tom. It's an experience of 20 something movies, an offshoot television series, like I don't know, so many that I haven't seen. The series, shit, did I watch any of those? I'm sure I did, but I didn't watch the Moon Knights.
What?
Oh,
Are you racist against fucking Egyptians?
I didn't watch the Punisher. I didn't watch the Punisher special or whatever those. I watched the Man Thing, and it was Werewolf by Night. I'm sorry, and yeah,
That's pretty good. Remember that time you made coffee?
I do.
That was sweet.
Yeah,
Burn. Don't burn yourself.
made coffee. A cat goes by. Yeah, so I watched
You watched me?
Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, I think is what it's called.
Hell yeah. I love Sam Raimi.
It's directed by Sam Raimi,
Show more relevant today than when it was made.
Damn right. Damn right. As I start this, Tom, Doctor Strange is going to a wedding or something, and it's like, oh, he's upset because there's a chick that he can't be with, and like he's sitting at the bar drinking, which I thought he was an alcoholic. I thought, that's why he wrecked and fucked up his handsies and stuff. But I don't know. As I'm watching this, I'm like, because this is just like set up. So yeah, it's only 45 minutes this has been going on. And I'm like, I don't remember a fucking thing from the first movie at all, except for that he would make circles that he would walk through. Anyway, Tom, there's this young lady that can make stars, and she can jump through those stars and travel dimensions. But there's a demon chasing her, some kind of big CGI demon, Tom. And there's another Doctor Strange that's protecting her because the multiverse, Tom. There's not just one Doctor Strange, there's multiverses. Anyway, she comes to our verse, and who's there to help her?
Spider-Man.
Doctor Strange, the sorcerer. Wait a minute. I fucking forgot. Doctor Strange is not the Sorcerer Supreme. Old Wong, who is his
Anthony
or manservant, is his fucking. Oh, I forgot to mention Anthony Wong was in that other movie, Exile, but fucking great in it. But no, Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme. But apparently he can't do shit because old Benedict come towel, he fucking does everything, saves this girl. Is like, what's going on? Who's after? Oh shit, it's Wanda Maximoff. It's the Scarlet Witch, Tom. And what's going on with her? I don't know, because she had a series too that I didn't watch. Called Wanda Maximoff and the multiverse of madness, maybe. You know? Yeah, so she wants to find a verse where her kids are still alive and didn't get killed by Thanos or whatever. And she wants to take this young girl's star power so she can go to these verses and find those kids, Tom.
Find those kids or just steal somebody else's
Yeah,
fucking kids.
the cuckoo bird type thing, you know? Kick mom out of the fucking nest and like, hey, I'm your mama now. But luckily, Tom, this verse has its own people to protect. It's
Like
got
Spider-Man?
an Illuminatas, Tom. Oh shit, I remember them from the comic. Yeah, they sent the Hulk into space and shit. Oh, who comes rolling in? Part of this Illuminatus.
Gambit?
Fucking Captain Jean-Luc Picard looking pretty old and in a wheelchair and like, oh shit, I can't believe it. These are Sony people. These aren't part of the MCU. No, they're going to make it part of the MCU.
Fox.
Doesn't matter. Fucking Scarlet Witch rolls in and kills them all pretty easily, so they apparently all sucked. They didn't trust Doctor Strange because their Doctor Strange went bad or something. I don't know. Mordu is there too. I don't remember him at all from the first fucking movie. Is it the same guy that played him? I don't know. I'm never going to go back and watch it to find out. Luckily, who shows up to lend a hand? Yup.
Spider-Man.
No, there's some zombies. People start turning into zombies for some reason, and Doctor Strange is like a zombie for part of the. Oh, Sam Raimi's doing zombies again. It's gonna be fucking great. No, it was
Actually, Joe, they were possessed by demons.
Oh, Sam Raimi's doing Necronomicon stuff again. Demons. It's gonna be. No, it wasn't. It wasn't great at all. It was fucking. I was bored off my ass by the time that shit came up, and then this can't save shit. Some CGI possessed demon zombie shits. I don't. Oh, what's gonna happen to Doctor Strange? Oh no. Oh shit. Here comes Wong, the real Sorcerer Supreme. He's gonna lend a hand. Man, just like all the other ones, this fucking thing went way too long, and I didn't give a shit about. It's I don't know. Not good, not good. I don't even remember the fucking post-credit scene. Maybe the fucking cape is dancing around. Hey, never had a friend. Never had a friend. Fucking stupid.
So would you say this movie was a bit of a pain in the ass to watch?
I would. I should have just ran out of there, Tom. I needed some sort of release from this movie. Yeah. I don't know which one comes after this, but the next time I'm laid up in bed, I'll watch.
Can't get here soon enough.
Marvel movies, right? There's more shit coming out.
Yes. Doomsday, I think, is the next one.
That's probably going to be your next theatrical viewing, Tom, because I know you love going to the movies to watch these shits.
I mean, that's December. Hopefully something I give a fuck about. It wasn't Super Troopers. Something I give a fuck about will come out and we could say congrats on being gay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember the last fucking movie. Oh, Godzilla's coming out this year. We got another Godzilla, so I mean, I'll see that shit. There was some shit. There was like Idiots or something, and I was like, oh, so they're making a raunchy R-rated comedy show, right? I'll go see. And then Peter Dinklage popped his little fucking head up, and I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, and the time for Ali G has passed.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna watch that. I'll go see that shit.
I won't see it in the theaters. I'll watch it. I just don't have the excitement for it that, you know.
Yeah, I mean that revival was whatever. I watched a little bit and was like, but I mean, in that fucking Borat Prime movie kind of fucking sucked a dick.
Did.
But if they're putting this in theaters, that means they have some kind of. So we'll see. Because I watched Borat not that long ago, Borat and Bruno, and they both still held up. So we'll see. Joe, let me go get another beer. I'll be right back. You can talk about another movie though, because you have more than I do.
All right. Well, no, I got
Sorry, wrong one. You
two.
had I only have one.
Okay. Well, I'll talk about another one then.
All right, well, hold on because now you're fucking frozen and you're gone.
Turn off the whole show.
Joe, I fucked up. Come back. God damn it. Well, that sucks. I wish I had some kind of something to fuck. Oh, well, Joe's back. Here we go. Sorry about that. I was just trying to make it easier for you. How about you don't say anything so the frame doesn't look fucked? Hold your movie review and just plug something quick.
All right. Hey, everybody. Now that Tom's not here, it's a perfect time for you to go and check out dwnproductions.net. He's got masks, he's got props, he's got movies, he's got a section where you can contact him if you need custom work. If you need a monster made, as it says in the theme song, head on over there, check it, just look around for a while, click on every page. I don't think he has a thing to give it a like, but he does have a web address, and you can copy that and share that on your social medias and your groups so that the people that don't know about it can find out a little more. Yeah, how about that? I think he went to do more than just get a beer because, oh no, I was wrong. There he is. Welcome back, Tom.
Said I'm a motherfucking nutsack. Give me a second to pull it out between my butt cheeks.
All right.
Thank you. Oh, it smells like my nuts. So, Joe, what'd you watch?
Tom, I watched another episode of 30 for 30. The 1 hour films that ESPN put out. And this one is called Silly Little Game. And it is about the Rotisserie League, Tom. Now, the Rotisserie League was a group of writers that got together and developed a game where they could draft their favorite MLB players into a team, and they would just be competing with each other's stats. Hey, how did their pitcher do? Well, not as good as this pitcher, but better than this pitcher. Tom,
Joe,
eventually turned into something we call fantasy sports. It's a huge fucking industry. It's a big thing. These guys put it together, didn't realize how big it was going to grow once they started telling these people, and then people started doing it on their own here and there. They said, hey, yeah, we should form a business, and let's put out a couple of books about it. But the name Rotisserie League, Tom, it's not really good shit.
Oh, why'd they call it that?
Because they first talked about it at some rotisserie restaurant.
Boston Market, my man.
Yeah, no, this was before that.
No.
The Kenny Rogers.
Damn, the roasters?
Yeah.
Fuck, he was the gambler,
Yeah, he was.
Know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em. It's Hank Hill's favorite song. Fuck.
Yeah, so this is another really cool little documentary, and
No, it's not.
By the time they tried to do something with it financially, it was too late, and they had just, all right, Go ahead and fucking copyright Rotisserie League, but people are already paying, and they talk about, yeah, we had some T-shirts made because as a business, you have to have T-shirts.
AskCustomShirts.com.
Yeah, I dug it. It's another cool little 1 hour film to watch in between some of the movies that did not do it for me.
Fuck, I do have 2 movies.
Motherfucker.
Wait a second, god damn it. No, you got 2 more movies too after that shit.
No, I don't.
Hell yeah, you do.
I got one more.
Fuck no, son.
Aside from our main movie.
No, you got one more after that too. I'll remind you.
All right.
But Joe, there's no segue. Remember when I was talking about, oh yeah, I'm watching all the other movie channels that there's a couple horror channels, and look at that fucking, Midnight Pulp channel, all that. So one of them, probably Midnight Pulp, they had the Funhouse. And I said, oh, hey, this is just starting it. I haven't watched this since I was a teenager and thought it fucking sucked a dick. So let's see if my opinion changed any. It did, Joe. It did. So this one, a group of friends, they go to the traveling carnival that showed up in their fucking town, and one of the kids' younger brother follows them. So the kids, they decide, hey, let's stay in this spook house overnight. We'll do some fucking and sucking, and it'll be a time we'll never forget. But little do they know, there's a fucking hideously deformed creature of superhuman size and strength, the gentleman who runs the dark ride wearing the fucking Glenn Strange Frankenstein mask or whatever the fuck it is. Let's get that shit out of the way. There's no way, no fucking way that this abomination would be able to breathe with a fucking mask over his head. How fucked up his respiratory system is it's just, there's no it's a miracle that this guy fucking survived and lived to see the age that he did in this movie, because they were going for a type of Jason, I'm a manga, but they just severely mutated this. They gave him those fucking red eyes that you see in those pictures of those horrible dead babies and shit. And you're just like, there's no way that this fucking character would have survived his life. But fuck you, it's a movie. Just don't worry.
I want you to know the Lord produces miracles every day.
That is not a miracle. That is a curse, and that is a man's living hell, being trapped like that.
I agree. They were trying to rip off Victor Crowley.
Sam Crowley. So, these people don't want them in the fucking haunted house. They stole their money, so now they're gonna fucking get them. Who will survive, and what will be left of them? Just like all the other ones, a final girl runs out. None of the kills are spectacular. Nothing to be like, oh, that was some gory shit. Look at that fucking inventive kill. Oh my God. But what it has is atmosphere, Joe. And some, oh, look at that cool haunted house, dark ride proper, whatever. It's like kind of that. The idea is good. It's not fucking great. I'm not going to say, I was wrong all those years ago. This is a horror classic. It's okay. Like, I enjoyed it. I didn't fucking bust nuts over the fucking thing, but growing up, I just don't need, oh, gore. Where's the fucking getting the head chopped off and blood? It didn't need that. It wasn't really that kind of movie. It's more along the lines of Texas Chainsaw 1 opposed to Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So watch it. I don't give a fuck. I thought it was better this go around. If I find the Scream Factory Blu-ray at a fucking relatively cheap price somewhere, I'll pick it up just to see if it has a commentary track or anything. I'd be interested in listening to that, but again, it was all right. I can see the appeal of it now, but it's not this classic fucking movie. It's a little slow and boring at points, and it's just not the piece of shit I thought it was, Joe. So that's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
I remember digging this one. You know, of course, like you, I didn't think it was like the best or something I'm gonna constantly go back to. But yeah, it was all right. It did what it was supposed to.
It probably would have helped if the fucking guy wasn't as radically deformed looking as it was, because he takes this Frankenstein monster mask off, and then it just looks like a dickhead in another fucking mask. Which is okay. I've made worse.
Well, speaking of worse, Tom,
Hold that thought.
one that you trying to watch for a year or two now, and it's called American Mummy.
Yeah, from the fine folks at where?
Wild Eye. So this zombie looking mummy thing is not in the movie. Neither is this lady. Neither are these stairs.
That looks a lot like it could be related to the Brendan Fraser movie.
It looks somewhat like the Brendan Fraser movie. You know, that's what one would get, except, an American mummy, not an Egyptian mummy. This is an American mummy. Well, I guess we got to specify that, because I guess we would say it's a
Mexican American mummy, if I remember correctly.
mummy. Yeah. In fact, this had another title. It was initially titled Aztec Blood. But nah, fuck it. Mummies are in. This was probably released, because of we had our mummies thing that
I mean, I would assume that's why that new one's getting made.
we inspired a lot of people. We brought the mummy back, from its shambling existence. Now it's, back in the forefront. That Les Daniels made a movie this past year. I still haven't watched that one. The Mummy, it's called.
Well, I mean, you got a couple months before our biggest episode of The Rear. God damn it. Now he's gonna have to come back, and we're gonna have to restart this goddamn American Mummy conversation over again. But that's all right. That'll give me time to go to my Letterboxd, and I'm gonna look up my American Mummy review, because I happened to watch this one a couple years ago, and when I posted my review of it on Letterboxd, of course the director replied, "Why wouldn't they?" But Joe, go back to what you were going on about, if you would.
So I'm just looking at the back of this thing, and it's got a blurb on here, Tom. You don't have to go to Egypt to unearth an angry ancient one. And that is from the always dependable reviewers at Fangoria magazine. Probably not. Okay, this is about a lady that has a group of archaeological students out in the deserts of California, and they've got a find, Tom. They've had a find. They found this mummy, an Aztec mummy. And well, shit, that's a pretty big thing, right? Well, not so much, They got a couple of dames out there that one of them, just takes her clothes off and seducing a young guy on there because she's got maybe some Aztec blood in her, Tom. And she wants to steal this ancient tome that the professor's a lady. This is a weird movie. That the professor has. and use that to resurrect this mummy somehow. So she fucks the dude, gets the book and goes, does this ritual, kind of like dry humping the mummy, doing a little dance and, do a little dance. And what happens? I don't know. Some other chick like gets sick. Oh no, she gets sick and starts throwing up at dinner, throwing out that green goo, Tom, and then like, oh shit, now she's a zombie, Tom, because this is a zombie movie. And other people get infected, some of them trying to fight it off. There's a guy that comes, and I guess he's supposed to be Moroccan or something, and he's like stealing some fucking blood juices from the mummy and everybody else that gets infected. And what's his end game? I don't know. They never really say. Science, maybe, profit, definitely. I thought, when this started out, maybe this can be all right. It seems like they've got something of a story, but they don't. They don't follow through with anything. The acting sucks. The special effects, they're trying, they're trying, but if you don't give a shit about the movie, you're not going to be like, oh, that was a cool throw up scene. No. Oh, they chopped this guy's out. That doesn't look good. Yeah. Oh, there are bonus features on here. There's like some promo videos, some outtakes. God damn it. Oh man.
Like Cannonball Run.
Yeah. It's got a little bit of nudity, but nothing special. It's not on the Super Vixens level, that's sure. I don't know. American Me. I do know, and it's a big no.
All right. So I rated this one 2.5 out of 5 stars, and I liked it. So here's my review.
Okay.
And then we'll read the director's reply to my review after. In this one, a bunch of white people find an Aztec mummy. Unbeknownst to them, their Mexican American friends are trying to resurrect the spirit of that very same mummy. Does that sound like that's what's going on in this movie?
Yeah.
Okay. It was okay, nothing special. I had a few laughs, both intentional and unintentional. There are also a couple pretty fun gore effects. I'm sure they just shot 20 minutes from someone's house, but I bought that they were in the desert digging for dinosaurs and shit. I am pretty dumb though. Check it out if you like no budget zombie movies. Oh, yeah, it isn't really a mummy movie. I mean, there's a mummy in it, but it's kind of like when they dug up Pappy or whatever the dick's name from House 2, the second story. The movie's called House 2, and it has 2 stories. Get it? It's the second story, and it's the second House film movie, you see. So, here's the director's reply. Praise the Child is their name on I was gonna say lunchbox, but box lunch. What the fuck is this letterbox? That's it. Sorry, I'm fat. So he quoted me. I'm sure they just shot 20 minutes from someone's house, so that's what irked him enough to reply. Actually, no. It was hours deep in the desert and a pain in the ass. Can't argue with the rest of your critique. Here's an interview that talks about the making of the movie, and that link has remained unclicked on for 2 years. Because, sorry, I don't give that much of a fuck. Thought it was a commendable effort, and you obviously didn't. So, just always makes me laugh when the director always replies.
Yeah, so if you're an independent, creator, whatever, writer, director, artist, one of the worst things you can do is read reviews of your work. But the absolute worst thing you can is respond to those reviews because it doesn't make you look any. It makes you look desperate and insecure.
Yep. When Cheese Balls hit Tubi a couple weeks ago, hey, Cheese Balls is on Tubi if you want to watch that bullshit for free. Gonna have to sit through some prep and some Tide commercials, but and those fucking Blu-rays, or not Blu-rays, but DVDs are almost all sold out anywhere. So if you want one, get at it because they're gonna be out of print. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so when Cheese Balls hit Tubi, I went to Letterboxd, like, oh, well, there's got to be more reviews, and there was, Joe. A lot of, well, this is the worst movie I've ever seen. I said, well, god damn it, we made it. We fucking made it. And of course, there were a couple here and there, the people who got what the fuck it is. I was like, oh yeah, this is fucking pretty funny. Good for you, idiots. But the ones that are the worst movie ever, I was just like, fuck yeah, dreams do come true. But I was, well, listen, actually, don't go down that road.
Yeah.
So did you talk about one or did I talk about one?
I just talked about American Mummy, but you talked about it too, I guess.
That's right. I'll talk about something else that you haven't seen. And I don't recommend you fucking watching either, Joe. And this is called The Great Buddha Arrival. The Arrival of the Great Buddha. I was going to look down like I give a fuck, but I don't.
Sounds like an enema.
It sounds like America isn't the only ones who make bullshit backyard movies, Joe. So I guess in the 30s, some fucking movie came out by the same name, and it was the first kaiju movie. Oh my goblin! It was about a fucking giant Buddha statue that came to life and attacked fucking Hong Kong or wherever the fuck. Nobody knows because the movie was destroyed in World War II. All one print of it, I guess. So this fucking movie is set up like, hey, this movie fucking everything I just told you. So now this is the movie. And it was fucked up because it's set up like, well, this is just a fake movie they're talking about. But I looked it up, I was like, oh no, this was an actual movie that did exist, but the one copy, okay, what the fuck ever. So this company, they're making a documentary about the movie, or the movie was actual events that happened. They say both things in the movie, so they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about or doing. So they're making this documentary, and then, oh my God, a fucking Buddha statue's romping around. And can you fucking believe it? That's the movie. Thank fuck it was under an hour, so it's not really a movie. It's just bullshit backyard Japanese movie. They got a bunch of fucking tokusatsu over the hill actors that I guess fucking the equivalent of the Japanese convention all-stars to be in this fucking movie. So you're just like, hey, this person. I didn't know any of them. I looked this shit up after because I was like, why is this fucking white out of this movie? If in this movie that feels completely out of fucking place. Oh, okay. No. Like, I had a couple laughs here and there just with how fucking bad it was, and like, hey, this bullshit's getting made over there too. Terrific. But besides that, no. No. Oh, SRS Cinema, just so you know, it's marka quality.
Yep.
But I'm sure they just fucking distributed it. They didn't fucking fund it or whatever the fuck, but no, Fuck no. And like what? Even if that movie was out, I just rewatched The Creature from the Black Lagoon movies and I thought those were fucking played out repetitive bullshit. So I'm gonna like this fucking giant Buddha movie from fucking 20, 30 years before that. Fuck off. So yeah, no, fuck no. No, no, no. Again, this was watched on Midnight Pulp or whatever fucking channel I was going through on fucking Samsung TV, but and I mean, I guess just like fucking original gangsters and not Tommy Boy, but not Kung Fu Hustle either. Beverly Hills Ninja. Just like those two movies, it turns out if The Exorcist 3's on, I'm just gonna fucking put that shit on too and watch it. I watched fucking some of that movie 3 times this week, Joe. And I just watched the whole thing a couple weeks ago on Blu-ray. Slowly becoming one of my favorites because I'm just a miserable fucking old man, Joe. God damn, is that a fucking great movie? It is not in the file. Fucking awesome. He just wants to slap the fuck and go home with your family and talk about wops or whatever it is you do. It's fucking terrific. Swimming back and forth in my bathtub. If I see it, I'm gonna kill it. It's fucking awesome. Rest in empowerment, George C. Scott. You're one of the fucking greatest drunks of all time. Especially saying, I don't want your fucking award. Go suck a dick. This shit's for bitches. Goddamn baller. Fuck. If I had some shit right now where a fucking dog with those sunglasses and a joint came out, I would have popped up right there. Fucking G of the millennium. Ah, my groin. That was my first introduction to George C. Scott. I'm like most people from The Simpsons. Man gets hit in groin with football. Ah! Terrific. I've been drinking.
They remade that shit, you know?
Did they?
No, I mean, in that Simpsons episode.
Oh, he actually gets hit in the dick with a football somewhere?
Somebody does,
Oh,
right?
not George C. Scott, though. I don't know. I'm asking you.
Oh, that's the episode where they crossed over with the critic.
It stinks.
Yeah.
He was yellow. What the fuck is this? He ain't yellow in the other one, you bitch. This ain't the same universes, motherfucker.
Not a multiverse.
It is madness, though.
It's
Speaking of which, Joe, you ever see a movie called Jungle?
I did see a movie called Jungle, Tom. Yeah, it's a sort of biopic based on a real life happenstance thing, you know? It's about a guy,
Get into that, Joe. You said biopic.
Mhm.
If somebody said biopic, what would you say to that motherfucker?
I probably wouldn't be talking to anybody that said that unless they were a doctor.
All right.
Yeah. Um yeah, so this guy, I guess this is in the 60s, 70s, I don't know. And
Damn. 6, 7, 6,
he's
7.
one of these white Jewish types, that's like, hey, I need to go explore. Fuck you, Dad. I'm not going to synagogue or college. I'm gonna go explore the while it's still there, while it's still the jungle. I need to go explore. And he meets this other guy, Tom, that's like, hey, if you want to go explore, that's what I do. It's like, all right. He meets some other guys, and the one dude's telling him, look, I'm going to go down to this place, and there's this tribe out there that it's only had little communication with civilization, and you'll be able to see these things and take pictures, and like that nobody else will be able to. They're like, one of the guys real reluctant. I don't know, man. This guy seems shady. What the fuck? But old Harry Potter, Tom, that plays our main character. You know, he's like he really wants to do this. He's really fucking gung ho about it. Like they're like, all right, let's go. And then, well, Tom, it's a long, hard road in that jungle, and personalities clash. There's differences of opinions, and then, well, shit, you know, one of them gets hurt. So what are we gonna do? Well, I'll tell you what. Like we'll go this way, you guys go that way, and you know we'll get to Scotland before you. And you know, then the two guys that are there, Harry Potter gets separated, and you know he's on his own, Tom, and he was like in the jungle on his own for like 17 days or some shit. Which oh no, nobody can survive that amount of time, and his buddy never gave up on him, Tom. But no, we got to keep looking. I know he's out there. I would sense it if he was dying. You know, we got a bond like Pietro and Wanda Maximoff. We know. And yeah, he was alive. He was just going crazy in that jungle, Tom, having hallucinations and stuff.
Madness.
And that's what the movie is. You know, that's like, well, shit, there's got to be some excitement in that, you know, getting lost in the jungle. It's a movie about somebody being lost, you know.
Aren't we all?
Walking around, you know, thinking about cheeseburgers or, you know, or something kosher. But, you know, he gets in some quicksand and, like, maybe there's some scary animals on these. It's fucking boring. And it's a long movie. It's not, you know, Marvel Cinematic Universe boring, but it's close. It's pretty close. Yeah, it's a fucking waste. Waste of my time. A waste of that fine actor that played Harry Potter's time. Yeah, this is do not recommend.
Well, I recommend I go get another beer.
And while Tom does that, I guess I'll just plug away at I'm not going to plug my business. Let's see. Why don't you guys head on to severinfilms.com and check out the other Russ Meyer videos that they have to purchase. You know, I know they have Super Vixens. I know they have Faster Pussycat, Kill, and they have Beneath the Valley of the Super Vixens. I don't know. Well, shit, they've got one that I'd never seen or heard of. So maybe I should have picked up that from them there. But anyway, I'll know for sure when I go to severinfilms.com. And I think you should do that too. I mean, not right now. We're still fucking doing the show. So once we're done, you can do that. Just book that web address for later.
Looks like I had a 6-pack of these little guys.
It'll be right up here, a link to the website.
Which website?
Severinfilms.com.
That would probably be in the description, and I don't think they let you post links to outside fucking
Those pricks.
things. I know. Maybe it'll be a link to their YouTube channel because you can link that shit, but
Yeah.
let me ask you this, Joe.
Ah.
Are you a master of any tasks?
Apparently not. You know, old Spider-Man's number 307?
308.
308. Yeah. Peter Parker, a.k.a. Spider-Man's. He is looking for his wife that has gone missing.
Kidnapped by a Harvey Weinstein, if I remember.
Yeah, old Cesare.
What?
And what's crazy is she's in the same building that they live in. Yeah. But he's got her like in a little fuck room. She's got a window, you know, but she's trying to be a little sassy, but old Cesare gives her the back of his fucking hand and she shuts the fuck up.
You know what I was just thinking? Has this guy met Wolverine? Yeah. Wolverine made him kill that lady. So
Mhm.
he's definitely met Wolverine. So
Yeah,
why doesn't he just fucking say, "Hey, Wolverine, can you come over here and do a little sniffing around so we can find my wife?" Wouldn't that be the thing?
I guess he's so traumatized, Tom.
Traumatized.
Traumatized. Yeah. Well, shit. One guy tells, well, I don't know, maybe she's at this secret meeting that they're gonna have at this cemetery. And Tom, it's a goddamn setup. The old Taskmaster is training a new group of cadets, and well, shit, here's your chance to kill old Spider-Man's and graduate my course, my 5-week course of super henchman schools or whatever.
I'm Savini's special makeup and effects.
Spider-Man's pretty pissed, kicking all these motherfuckers' asses, and even kicking the Taskmaster's ass. Even though we've seen the Taskmaster do some real cool shit before, eh, you can't stand up to an angry Spider-Man's. That's for sure.
Taskmaster's drawn all right.
Not on the cover.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought that was just some random ghoul.
Yeah.
But
Looks,
then you open it up and oh, that's supposed to be Talon. It looks spooky, I guess.
it's all right. Tom, meanwhile, over in Spider-Man's Annual, Spectacular Spider-Man's Annual number 8, yeah, it's more of this evolutionary war bullshit. And we have Gwen Stacy's clone going around, and
Again.
a new group of heroes called the Young Gods, Tom. And I don't think anything
So young.
ever done with them again. This has who on the art? Mark Bagley, who would come back and perfect his style and have a really good run on one of the Spider-Man's books, but not,
Some people would say one of the semen hole Spider-Man artists.
yeah, but not here. He's looking a bit like John Romita's stuff, you know.
Probably just too scared to fucking step away from the house style.
Yep. And the same month, Web of Spider-Man's had their annual, and oh shit, a new villain called the Slug. He's even fucking fatter than the Kingpin, and he runs the shit in Florida because old Spider-Man's goes to Florida book tour. Um, this introduces a new fucking character. Who the hell was this called? It doesn't matter. She never did anything else again either. But we do have this. Hey, here's a retrospective of what's been going on in the Spider-Man's books. So like, oh yeah, old Spider-Man's got married. Oh, but then he got killed by Craven the Hunter. Oh, and then Spider-Man's is fighting water yet again. And let's see what else. Oh yeah, and then he's like on a bed of roses or something because he was in the Mad Dog ward. Yeah, and then oh shit, he breaks out of the Mad Dog ward or something. Looks pretty angry, and now here's this Todd McFarlane image that's quite popular and probably makes this book more valuable than it should be. Not high dollar book at all, not a key book, and even not even one of the best Todd McFarlane images. But people dig it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
you do.
that showing. Hey, here's
What the fuck? That's fucking wild as shit. All right. You got all these jackoffs on the internet busting nuts over that fucking rogue image from the fucking X-Men animated series with Apocalypse looking at her, but that doesn't have shit. Show that again. Like, you're gonna say that when this fucking image exists. Jeez Louise. Get
and
that framed.
it ends with yet another segment of the Evolutionary War, and I don't even know what's going on in that story. Like that's just so who gives a shit.
That fucking drawing is so funny. How'd that get past the comics code? Oh, shit. Well, Joe,
Hmm?
you know, when you think of America, you think of two things. And you some bitch, we already talked about apple pie. So now it's time for a little baseball.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about killing Native Americans. It's like,
Three things.
hot dogs. Four things. Yeah, baseball. You know, but Tom, the Bad News Bears isn't just about any type of baseball. It is about Little League Baseball, as they refer to the now youth sports.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah,
did you ever play baseball and or t-ball
I
on a youth league?
never played t-ball, but yeah, I played baseball, and I was never any good. I was maybe like the tanner of our team.
How many seasons did you play, Joe?
One was enough for me, Tom. You know, it wasn't a thing. It was a thing that I wanted to do. It wasn't something that my parents pushed me into. And it's like, after doing it for one season, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, I will just sit home and read comic books or whatever.
I didn't make it a full year, Joe. I would have to assume that my parents were asked not so politely for me to not come back and they would get a refund. I would have to assume because no matter how many times I was told, I just couldn't stop throwing that bat after I hit the fucking ball. I would just throw that bat. Sometimes it would go over the cage into the crowd and I would just take off. Hey, your fat little kid's becoming a bit of a fucking liability here. Nobody wants to get hit with a bat when he hits and just goes like that with it and takes the. Hey, Tommy, just drop it and run. Okay. Oh no, I got.
Hey, you were trying your best, man.
Hey, I hit it. I gotta go.
I got time.
That was that.
Out all nicely, or
Hell yeah. We're playing baseball here, dog. I don't know what the fuck you're about.
I don't even know why I wanted to play. I didn't even watch baseball, you know. And it's like I still,
It's a thing to do. All the kids are doing it, you know. Oh, I'm gonna.
um, yeah. But anyway, Tom, the Bad News Bears is about Little League, and it is
Days
about
gone by.
characters like that were like you and me. That they've got their quirks and they've got their not so refined athletic abilities, and they got a coach, and he goes by the name of shit. Who is this? Walter Matthau, and
Mr. Wilson.
he is, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Well,
Yeah,
how about you fucking remember? It's a goddamn career defining moment. You fucked that one up, fat boy. Career defining role for that man.
so in the Bad News Bears, he is a retired semi-pro baseball player that now has a pool company. And it's like, hey, they're trying to put another team together, you know, just, you know, for the kids that didn't make a team. One of the rich guys is like, yeah, you know, like, come and coach this team because, you know, you got cred. And he just wants the money. He don't give a fuck, you know. He's gonna drink beer the whole time, not give a shit about the kids until he does. Well, he starts to care, not so much about the kids at first, but about winning. You know, and it's just kind of like because all the other people in these leagues are dicks. You say, you know what? I just want to beat your fucking asses, you know, and these kids are going to be my method to do that. And the kids are all different character types. You got the fat kid that's always wanting to eat. You got the obnoxious kid that's just wanting to fight everybody and talking shit all the time. And then they bring in a ringer, Tom, a kid that rolls around on a fucking little motorcycle on the thing, and then he brings in like his former lady friend's daughter that he taught how to pitch, and she still got it, Tom. So all these things together, Tom, they can put to a team that can work this shit and take that championship trophy home. They don't, which I think is one of the cool things about this movie. Is like, even it is the prototype for all the youth fucking little league things that followed, Little Giants and shit like that.
Oh, my point of reference is going to be the Tom Arnold classic, Little Giants.
Ladybugs.
Thank you. I would say Clerks the Animated Series, Season 1, Episode 4. Funny because it's true.
And yeah, I still think this shit's funny. There's a lot of kids saying inappropriate shit that they don't even let adults say now. And it's very true to life in the competitiveness that the kids, they're the ones playing, so they should be competitive. But you see some fucking disgusting parents in youth sports, Tom. And even at the high school level, you see horrible shit. And it's like, you're just gonna make your kid not want to play. And I saw like a lot of people that I knew that, fuck that, fuck my dad.
Whoa, don't do that. Put a comma in that shit.
And this has a scene like that, because a lot of the parents are coaches too, and they're pushing the shit out of their kids. Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a scene in here that fucking like you're supposed to be on this guy's side, I guess, but then he just whips fucking beer all over a little girl. It's like, what are you doing, you pig fucking piece of shit? Now I don't give a fuck about you at all.
Yeah, it's a very complicated like, yeah, how are you supposed to feel about this guy? Because it's like you're laughing at first, but then the movie takes that real serious turn, and just like, hey, I'm gonna break this kid's heart again, like I did maybe, a few years back or some shit.
With whatever the fuck happened, it's kind of vague and weird.
Yeah. But I dig the movie. I still dig it.
Saw this when you were a child, I assume.
Yeah, I did see it when I was a kid.
Yeah. I can understand why no offense, young Joseph. People of a certain age would enjoy this movie if they grew up watching it. I understand why it would be considered a classic and all that. I get it. Just, before my time, and I've seen so many other things that took inspiration from this. It's just, it's all right, but Beer League's way better. It's the same fucking movie, but they're all drunks who lose. So yeah, I like that one more. Like, I get this, it's fine. Oh, look, the kids are saying things, and
Purely
he's
an adult movie though. That's
but really it's the same shit. Like, it's literally the same fucking shit, but they're fucking older. Yeah, I mean, comedy's subjective, and I get it. Like I said, I understand why people would love this movie and consider it a classic, but too old for me. Just like you tried watching basketball and you were like, fuck this. And I think that shit's great. So it's just, different generations and shit not being for them. So unlike you, I can appreciate things, you see.
Yeah, that's obvious. Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I never really cared for Walter Matthau. Like he was in his twilight career when I was coming up. He's coming and he was in like Grumpy Old Men and that kind of shit. And I was like, I don't want to watch this fucking old bullshit. So yeah, but I mean, I understand. Just I was kind of felt like I've already watched this fucking movie a few times before, and I don't really care for this version.
Well, we'll see if either of us care for the next one in this franchise of movies, Tom, because this movie did incredibly well. And when that happens, you got to make it cool. And that's what they did.
So before we talk about that, you ever seen the movie Hardball with Keanu Reeves?
I remembered it when you mentioned it. Yeah, it's like inner city kids, right?
It's the same shit, but Keanu Reeves is, teaching black kids how to play baseball to keep them out of gangs, and yep, that figures. I'm sure that shit doesn't hold up. I watched a little bit and I was like, no, I just fucking watched this movie. If it ain't Beer League or that episode of the Clerks animated series, I don't give a fuck. Because that's what I'll stick to. But it wasn't. But I'll say, oh, it was nice to see where the trope of, hey, we lost, but fuck it came from. So what, the next one, they go to Japan?
Is that the next one, or is it Breaking Training?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
It's one of those two. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say it's the Japan one because in the second Toxic Avenger movie, they went to Japan. So I'm just going to assume they just ripped that shit off because it was popular.
Well, I don't know, because I think like in the second one maybe Breaking Training. I think they go to the Astrodome.
Oh, shit. Well, I fuck. Maybe this is going to be better than the American Pie movies.
We'll see.
We will.
I doubt it. This shit did get its own television series for a season or 2 seasons as well. I don't think Walter Matthau's in anything beyond the first one, and what's her name, Tatum O'Neal, is probably not either.
Yeah, Channing's mother.
Related somehow, gotta be. Ryan O'Neal was her dad, and shit, she had already won an Oscar or something. And then they did the remake with Billy Bob.
That's all right. We were done with this fucking shit anyways. Hey, let's run down this shit, Roop. Appreciate you. Lori, appreciate you. Love you. FGP, appreciate you. Hordecast Live, Mr. Bootleg, appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Jose is back. We got FGP. Rich, appreciate you stopping by. Joe did give me your information, and I may or may not be hitting you up. It's just a lot of things going on in my head. And then I remembered, hey, my aunt is also a financial advisor. So I'm going to get a hold of her this weekend, and then I might get a hold of you so we can run things back and forth and see if there's anything I can do to keep me from jumping off the roof or something, but we'll see. Do we got anybody else? I think we hit them all. Appreciate you. All right, then. Well, that's fucking it. This pig has been fucked. Joe, this is what, are you done for a little bit? You got time to rest where you don't have something to do next weekend, or?
This is a somewhat slow week, so I'm gonna catch up on some drawings that I need to get on. And
Speaking of that, For weeks, I've had fucking that word on my schedule and I just haven't been into it. A lot of it is just sit down and do it. Once you do it, you're fine. But I got 3 panels done fucking Sunday, I think. I'll sit down for a couple hours, do what I can do. 6 hours later, I have these 3 panels done, feeling good about myself. Then, oh, I got a fucking ink 'em now. Why didn't I just sketch them with a fucking pen and not act? Well, that's because you're dumb. So now I have to sit down for another time and get that done. But none of them are excellent, but
They don't need to be.
yeah, they don't need to be. Oh, Joe, thank you. I'm glad you were able to stay awake for this one. It was much appreciated.
All right. Yeah.
DWNProductions.net. Halloween's coming up. I may have an open slot. Ooh, fill it for a custom mask in time for Halloween. I would get at me sooner rather than later. All 2 of you, which I'm sure it's fucking Lori and Roop. So I'm just saying nothing now. And as we've seen, people don't watch the actual show. They just click on the clips, which the engagement for the fucking American Pie videos have been something else. There's a couple people who keep coming back and clicking and commenting on that shit. And I don't know why, but sorry.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah. Joe, how about you? T-shirts? You need t-shirts. You can't run around fucking naked.
Fastcustomshirts.com. I added 1 shirt to the site like last week or something, and I'm gonna try to be more productive in adding more shit. I've been really slacking on the creative front, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see where that goes.
Well, if you ever decide to do an Exorcist 3 shirt, I think there's a market for it, Joe.
All right. Or an
All right.
7. Yeah.
Well, until next time, I guess.
BOYGOB.
Thanks for checking out the show. We hope you dug it, baby. If so, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe and let us know down below. Support Tom and Joe by heading over to DWNProductions.net and FastCustomShirts.com.